I do or you All right, I just hit the record button, hun. We're gonna take a lie down bridge, and if you can have your foam roller nearby, that'll help. Hi, girls. I'm so glad you're coming in. Let me hit you on gallery view so I can see all your little faces and bodies like a Brady Bunch scene. So I've got you all on the screen. We're gonna place your body. Hi, Catherine. Place your body on the mat with your feet on your roller or on the mat. You choose. Take an inhale. The roller will be a little bit more challenging. You're going to exhale and lower down because you have to use your hamstrings to keep the roller from pulling away, and you have a little bit more stabilization. So you get to choose. Exhale, curl up and lower down. And just we're making taking a moment to let your mind go from the morning to your body to your moment. And you can release any of your thoughts about the past or the future and just give yourself permission to be present. Feel the body getting stronger, more flexible. Feel the breath getting fuller. And this is creating a sense of healing for the body as we're focusing on the inside landscape. So curl up and hold on this next one. You can verify that your hips are level and hold this bridge for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your spine a vertebra at a time. And for a moment, take happy baby to wake up those hamstrings a little more in a stretch. 5, you can also open up a toe away from the others. 4, 3, 2, take another inhale. And as you exhale, place the feet back on the floor or the roller. Now you can do this with 2 feet again, or if you're ready to add on, put one leg in the air. Now lift up and down. Now lift up and down. So you're either doing single bridge, or if you need to keep the double bridge, that's fine too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower that right foot and lift up your left leg. And now we're going to go up and down and up and down and 3 and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower. And now when you're ready, we're going to lift up your booty. You're up in your bridge. Hi, Ellen. We're on the roller or the floor, wherever you want to be with your bridging. You're going to take your leg in 10 pulls, lower towards the front of the room, back. Point and flex, and your booty's off the floor. 5, inhale, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're going to put that foot down. Take the left leg and go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now that foot comes back down. Inhale. You're going to lower your spine as you exhale. Take your hands to the middle, the ankles or the feet, and push the knees out a little wider. You're in a bound ankle stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, place your feet back on the floor, or if you have that roller, and Christina, the little roller works too, you just have to be on the sides of it. Curl your hips up. Now, right here, you're in what I call parallel. Your knees are over your heels. Do 10 little baby pulses up and down. 10. This builds the strength on the glutes. 3, so if you're not sure, put your hand on each glute. They should be firing. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now put your knees together and then do 10 little ups and downs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now open your knees a little wider. Now you can do 10 here, wide. 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now neutral. Okay, right here, hold your bridge if you're on the floor. If you're on the roller and you want to add on, push out and in, even just a little bit. 10 times. There you go. 9, 8, there's hamstring. 7, 6, good. 5, and make sure you're not in your low back too much. It's still got your abs are on, pulling your pubic bone up. 4, 3, 2, lower your spine down. Put one leg on the roller and put one leg up in the air and just stretch that hamstring. And we'll take 5 little circles with your ankle one way and 5 little circles with your ankle the other way. And then point and flex. And then we're gonna switch. So put one leg on the roller, put one leg in the air, and roll that ankle 5 times. You can roll both at the same time if you want. I like to definitely focus on the top one, but you can roll both. Now point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. So while we're here, lift up your shoulder blades. Now you're in an ab crunch. You can use the roller as a little boundary, like you're touching it with your calf. Point and just look down your legs. 4, 3, 2. Now flex your foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Now for a moment, hug your legs. I am going to take off this jacket since we're warming up, and you're going to hug your legs in though. And when you're ready, take your legs long. You can do this on the floor or the roller. So if you have a roller, put the roller at the where your heel meets the ankle on your calf, hands down on the floor, lift up your hips. Now I have a black mat and I have dark brown pants on, but right now my booty is about 2 inches off the floor. I've got my hamstrings active, my glutes active, and lower. You can do this on the floor by pressing your heels. Ready? Exhale, lift. Yep, the whole back side of your body is active. Hold. 5, 4. Micro bend your knees, especially if you tend to be backwards locking or hyperextensive in the knee joint. And then lower down. Exhale, micro bend the knees. Lift up. So you have a tiny bend in your knees, not much, but just enough to protect the joint. Hyperextension is not good for the joint, so we're protecting it by activating our muscles that slightly flex the knee. Inhale. And exhale. Now do it again. We're going to hold for 10. Make the inner part or the middle of your ankle active on the roller. And if your ankles are rolling out, make the middle part of your ankle active. Lift up, micro bend the knees. Hold. 10, 9. You should feel that hamstring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your booty. Very good. Now bring the feet back on the roller. Your feet are on top of the roller, and take your fingertips behind your head and crunch up. Just a basic 5 basic crunches. We're going to do something with this, but I want to just establish this is the backup plan. Now you're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now pick up the feet. Your exhale is going to add a reach with your foot. Point 10 times. Crisscross, also called yogic bicycle. Building your obliques, building your abs. Pull your toes back and do 10 more. If it's too hard, make the legs more vertical. If it's too easy, lower the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rest for a minute. Lift up your legs into as long as you can. The hamstrings might be a little tight. Mine are this morning. Now take a little pair of scissors. Right, left, right, left. Now take your left hand behind your head and reach your right arm to your left ankle. Okay, now right hand behind your head, left hand to right ankle. Exhale. As you reach to the high leg, your lower leg is lowering. One leg lowers like a cross-country skier. One leg's up towards you. Think pinky of your hand to pinky of your foot. 8, If this is too hard, bend the knees again. This long lever is harder. 6, lift up your shoulder blades. 5, 4, you can tap your ankle to the roller. 2, and recover. Hands to your legs and roll a little bit. Just rock and roll a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now back to that modification, which is just a basic crunch. 3 of these, or you have an option. This is your option. Or take your legs long, go up and curl your roller in. Come on up, Christine, if you want to. And then curl out. Yeah. Now, can you see what's happening? I'm bending my knees to my torso and then I'm straightening them. Yes. And then I'm bending my knees and you're gliding that roller in. You got it. And you're gliding it out. You're gliding it in and you're gliding it out. And you're gliding it in. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to adjust my mat. And you're gliding it out and in and out. Now leave it, pull the knees in and we're going to change it. So exhale, come up and straighten your legs. You got it. And then bend and straighten and then bend. And you notice how controlled you are. You're not throwing your arms. You're not kicking your legs up. You're controlled. 3 more. Right about now, I start losing my britches down my pants. You see that? That means you're doing it right. So we'll just adjust in a minute. 2. Exhale. 1. Now you can adjust your pants and adjust your mat if it folded like mine and take a full body stretch. And then we're going to add on. You're going to take your right leg into your belly and hug it, but your left leg is going to be out. Lift up your shoulders. Single leg stretch. You're going to hug the other leg in. Good. And then the other. I like it. And then the other. And then the other. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest for a minute. Lift up both legs. We'll just get the abs at the beginning when we're fresh. Lift up the shoulders. Now lower and lift, lower and lift. All right, try 5 more from here. 5, 4, 3, belly in, 2, 1. Now we're going to take a little breather, right ankle to left thigh. Reach your hands through the window. And let's see how that hip is doing this morning. After you've established a focused stretch on your hip and you can maintain it, if you would like to move your ankles in large circles, we need that ankle stability. Go the other way. We need that ankle mobility. So we work on both in classes. Spread your toes, spread your toes, spread your toes. Good. Go back to awareness on that hip. Inhale. And as you're ready, we're going to take it to the other ankle to thigh. Now, reach your hands through the window. Hold on to that shin. And you can rock it if you'd like. After you feel like you've got a good awareness of that hip stretch, add your ankle rolls. You can also spread the toes. Spread the toes. Spread the toes. How wide can you get the toes from each other? We want to keep those muscles happy. There's abductor digiti minimi on the pinky side. It's spreading out your pinky toe. That abductor hallucis on that inside, you want to keep that inner arch happy. And rest. All right, terrific. Now we're going to turn the body sideways. And I'm going to move this out of the way just for a moment. And this is a great chance to take a step if you need. Elbow down, lift up your ribs, and just take the top leg, see how it's slightly ahead of you, you have a pitch tip. Draw circles that are as big as a beach ball. As big as a beach ball. 4, lift up through your ribs. This is going to build bone density, and go the other way. 10. I love it. 2. All right, 10 on each direction. Now lower your arm. It's now your pillow. Take your leg into a stretch. Lift up that bottom leg and draw circles. Pull your belly in. Now pull your toes back for 10. This is inner thighs. This helps with balance and to complement the front movements that we do in life, like walking, biking. Okay, now all we're doing is going to the other side. I just want to address the side muscles of our body since usually we're forward. So this is a circle, and also this is one of the top 3 areas for bone fractures is the hip. So we don't want that to happen. 7, 8, 9. Pull the toes back, go the other way. The Wolf's Law is a way that you add stress to an area so the bone has to rebuild stronger, and that's what principle we're using when we quote stress out an area. This is a good stress though. It's for our good. All right, now you're going to come down. This leg is forward. The bottom leg is going to lift up, and we're going to draw circles. The bottom knee is long. If you tend to hyperextend and jam your knee backwards, then you want to just barely soften it. Pull your toes back and do 10 the other way. By pulling our toes back, we're also helping build muscles that prevent shuffling, so they're building our ankle stability. We need that. 2, we got it. Now we're gonna lie on the belly. Take your hands and hover them and lift up your back. Now keep going. This is building muscles around the neck that help prevent forward head syndrome. Also, awareness helps forward head syndrome. Where is my head in space? So my ear is in line with my shoulder, and every time I inhale, I'm lifting up the unit, my back. So you're lifting up. Now at this moment, let your hands help you to go a rib higher at a time and hold a place that feels good. So if you feel really good, pull your hands in closer, your elbows spiral down towards the floor. Hold, pull your belly up just a little, and that gets that. There's a tendency for L5, L4, and L5, S1 to hyperextend. So we got to pull the belly up, especially in women. Hold that. 5, 4, our upper back is our focus. We don't want to be hanging out in the lower back. 3, good. 2, good, Catherine, good. Exhale, lower. We're going to lift up both legs behind us and hold for 10. This should feel like your booty, where your hamstrings, it's the thas, where the thigh meets the tush. Right here is lifting. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your legs. Lift up your body without your hands. Hover. Now add your hands and push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower. Now lift up your thighs. Up. Hold 10. Building your hamstrings, building your glutes. This is also really important for back care, building bone density around the lower spine. Lower your legs, lift up your upper back, and then put your hands on the floor and hold. Shoulders are open. Lift your belly up like there's a piece of ice underneath your belly. You got it. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, this is great for combating forward sports and hobbies. Hold that. So if your arms are ahead of you in your sport or your hobby, this is a great counter posture. All right, lower down, or your job, let's say computer, or you drive. Okay, so hands up and lift. Now your hands are beside your hips. Try to keep the palms facing the floor, but lift the arms. See if you can lift your legs as well. It's as if you're on a raft and you're on a belt, your belly's on the raft, and you're lifting up away from the water. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower, and we're going to do it again. Lift up. You're doing great. By holding this for at least 10 counts, we're building endurance, which is what the back muscles do. They keep us upright all day. We're building endurance. We're building bone density on the spine. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take a little breather, which is probably a child's pose. I'd like to offer the toes under child's pose in case you're changing shoes with the seasons. You're going to press back, or in case you've been doing different activities, walking on the beach, doing any sorts of different, using flippers, underwater diving, just different things for your feet. We want to stretch them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we are going to add on. I want to take us into a basic plank on the floor. So let your elbows be on the mat, send your legs out long, and just establish your plank, because we're going to add on, and I want to make sure our static is good. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Shoulder blades are flat on the back. Belly pulls up. Knees are strong and long. Add on the isometric element of pulling your elbows towards your feet and your feet towards your elbows. Even though nothing really moves, it adds an element of isometric contraction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Now, any way you want to, I'm going to demonstrate with a roller. The roller's at my shin end. You can use the short one too, Christine. The elbows are at the other end. And you're going to do a plank on the roller. That's going to put more emphasis on your upper body. So if you need to do it on the floor, you can. If you need to do it on the roller, you can. Hold for 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6. Pull your pubic bone under a little bit, Betty, to activate your abs. Yep, that's it. 4, that was it. 3, 2, now recover any way you want to. I'm going to grab a sip because it's going to get hot in here. Okay. On the next one, if you would like, pull your knees under and back like an inchworm. That is going to be more abs. So when you put your legs out, you're going to put your toes towards each other, so you're kind of pigeon-toed and you're on your muscle, not your bone. You bend your knees underneath you. You straighten your legs to plank. You bend your knees underneath you. You straighten your legs to plank. You bend your knees. I'm going to adjust now and then straighten. You bend and straighten. Do 10 of these. Exhale on the harder part. Inhale, straighten. I'm at 4 more. 3 more. You're also rolling out your shin. 2 for ankle mobility. Now recover. So I'm going to recover with my shins under that roller so my booty's kind of higher and I decompress the back. I hope you like those as much as I do. When you're ready, we're going to, and Jean, you know, you can take your knee, right knee, left knee, kind of, yeah, exactly, like a flamingo. So your elbows are down. If you're adding on, take your knees to the left and then straighten. Take your knees to the right and then straighten. Take your knees to the left and straighten. Take your knees to the right. Now bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Very good. Very good. I like it. Now this next one is going to be up and down. So if you don't have a roller, you just lift your hips like dolphin and come back down to plank. If you have a roller, it's basically the same thing. You just move a little. So your roller will be kind of underneath the knees, not on the knees, but on the shin. Your toes are towards each other. Lift your hips and lower. You got it, Jean. Your hips just go back. That's great. Up and back down. Good. Toes towards each other, knees pretty long. You feel an abdominal crunch for sure. That a girl. Way to adjust anytime you need it. Nice. 3, 2, recover. Woo! Yeah. Very good. This next one is knees to the corner on the left, and then you do plank, and knees to the corner, or sorry, hips to the corner. So Jean, you can do this with your toes on the floor. You just go up like dolphin, but kind of leftish. So it's going to be knees long, lift your hips to a side, and then go down. Knees long, hip. Yep. Adjust your legs on your roller anytime you need it. Up, up, up. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now take a breather. Woo! All right, if you need a sip, grab a sip. We're going to use the roller on this end of our body. The roller adds an element of challenge to the workout, so monitor it if you need. I love the roller. So arms are long on this one, or excuse me, long and wide here and here, kind of like a knife chop. Okay, lift up and lift. Good. Nice. Just up and down. And the reason I tend to press the pinky into the roller is because neurologically the pinky side is related to this right here, the serratus, which helps you stay out of your upper traps, which are generally over-recruited in life. Go up. And they can create shoulder issues, create neck issues, headaches. We don't need any of that, but we do need lower shoulder blade stability to keep those arms healthily attached to the back body. So press your arms down, pinky side. Hold yourself up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Y'all look great. 4, 3, 2. Lower down. Now I'm going to just offer one release, which is the knees bending and kind of swaying. Release your back. Yep. European or American windshield wipers. Good. Now you can add on, when you're ready, lengthen those knees. Your arms are on the roller. Lift up and either stay or take one hand off, which means the other hand's working more, and then one hand on. Now the other hand off, touch that hamstring. Good. One arm is working harder when you take the other off to keep your body up. Now you can add your gaze where you're rotating. Yep, jawline parallel to the floor. Y'all are doing great. Let's do 4. And we'll just slow it down for more intensity on the working arm. 3, keep lifting up. 2, 1, both arms on, lift up. And exhale, lower. Perfect. Relax the knees into a bent position and just move them right and left to release your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the legs long again, and one more time, go up and just hold. Anywhere you can, hold. 10, gorgeous. 9, breathe even fuller. 8, 7, feel the belly lift. 6, feel the neck has no congestion. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower. Good. Now we're going to take a child's pose. So press your hips back towards the feet. 5, 4, 3. Imagine I'm pushing on your back like a little massage. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come up and place your roller on the other side of your mat. Again, if you want something to sip, take it. One arm is down on the mat. The legs are long. You can do this on the floor, Jean, with your side plank. You can do this on the roller, either one. I'm going to double up this mat too. Okay, let's go up. Hold it steady. We got it. Now, if you put your hand right here, you feel how strong that is. That's what we're working. 10, 9, 8. So if you put your brain where your focus is, it makes the contraction better. 5, 4. Yep, that's it, Christina. 3. Head back a little bit. See if that feels good. Yeah. 2. That's strong. Now 1. Lower your hip Never just your shoulder. Flip it, flip it. All right, elbow on. Okay, legs out. Here we go. Go up. All right, this is great. Your head is up against an imaginary wall with your upper back. 10, side plank. 9, 8, very good. 7, 6, feel that strong core. 5, put your energy on those bottom oblique muscles and core muscles. 2, lower your hip. Catherine, that looks good and strong. Other side. Place this roller over here. All this can be done without a roller. I'm just offering challenge because we've been doing this and we're getting stronger. All right, now we're going to do a normal rotation. So when you're ready, lift up your hip. Now it is a little harder with the feet on the roller. So if you need to move with more deliberate control, that's just fine. 2, lift up. Exhale, rotate your arm. 3, lift up your arm. Exhale, rotate. 4, hips are stable. Exhale, 5, the torso's moving, the arm is moving. 6, the gaze is moving, but the hips are stable. 7, do 3 more. 8, 9, 10, lower your hip. All right, let's take it to the other side. Up. Okay, rotation. There's the arm, there's the torso. Exhale, 2. Now the hips are stable. And 3, they're lifted and they're pointing forward. 4, give yourself some strong energy. 5, mental energy will help set the tone. 6, you're strong and graceful. 7, confident. 8, calm determination. 9, 10, lower your hip. Very good. Come back to the other side. We'll do, you can tell my favorites are rotation and lateral flexion. Every day, the spine, to be healthy, wants to be in 5 different directions. Axial extension, extension, flexion, rotation, and lateral flexion. So every class we're doing that. So come on up so you notice some trends. Hand to the hip. Go up and over. I'm going to abbreviate how my hand goes. I don't want to knock over that drink. 2, let me move the drink. Lift up the hips. 3, paint a gorgeous rainbow. 4, lift up a huge rainbow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower your hip. Let's get it to the other side. Let's take the elbow here. Now, you're going to put your hand on your hip and make a beautiful rainbow. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Have a seated position. We're going to take a breather with an inner thigh stretch. Ah, open up and gently go forward. Good. That's it. So you can put your hands wherever serves you. It could be your feet or your ankles. It could be on Wiley. It could be on your puppy. It could be on the floor in front. Shake out any tension. 10, 9, 8, 7. That looks great, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Notice how you feel. Come back up and take the roller in front of you. And I'm going to turn kind of like catty corner so you can see my body and the roller. So at first my feet are on the roller and my knees are 90-ish degrees. The fingers are behind Now we're gonna lift up into a table. Get ready. If you need to modify, you can just do that stretch we just did. So lift up. You see how I'm on the roller if you can. If you don't, your bent knees. Hold that. Lift up into a table. Hold 10, 9, 8. Lift your hips. 7, 6. Good. 5. Lift your hips a little more. 4. See, keep going. I want to take a hand off. See if you can get rid of that fold right here. This fold. So it's like a real table. Yep. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down. Good. Now legs long. And I have the roller underneath the middle of my ankles. Fingers back. Get ready. Lift up. What I like about these is it opens up the shoulders and the chest, which we all need posture work. Micro bend those knees, which is really hard if you're built hyperextensive, but you should not see a horizontal crease on your knee. You should have some softness in there. 5, lift your hips. 4, higher. 3, lift up higher in the hips. 2, lift up even higher. 1, lower. Woo! Hold hands with yourself and roll your wrists. So 5, 4, you like that one, don't you, Cheryl? Go the other way. It's good. This is a great one. Okay. Last one. You can choose bent knee, long knee, but just make the hips lift your focus. Fingertips towards your booty. Now go up, up, up. Micro bend the knees. Lift up. Here we go, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, lower. Now I'm going to give us a stretch. I'm turning so you can see me. Get the flesh out of the way. Get the flesh out of the way. Inhale, lift up like someone's pulling you out of your pelvis, and you go up and over. Now, if you can reach your toes, hold hands with at least a couple toes. I'm going to hold hands with all my toes, meaning my fingers are between my toes. At the bare minimum, stretch out your big toe or your pinky toe or your second toe. So if you have a tendency towards a hammer toe, stretch that toe out. If you have a tendency towards bunion or bunionette, so give those toes some attention, and now relax the mind. Feel the hamstring, no booty, no knee, just the hamstring and the calf maybe, and the toes. And the back is relaxing. Stretch it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, release those hands. Come back up, and we're going to do a balance. Bend your knees, lift up your feet, and you notice how you found your balance, and you can let go. This is abbreviated Navasana or teaser, either one. Both yoga and Pilates have the same move. Extend if you want to make it harder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Now take 2 fingers, your 2 piece fingers around your big toe. I'm going to move so I don't hit a wall here. So hold your piece fingers on your big toe. Lift up and balance. Okay? Extend the right leg. Very good. Lower. Extend the left leg. Good. And lower. Now you can do both and just experiment. It could be a little bit, it could be a little bit, it could be a little bit, it could be a lot, it could be a lot, it could be a lot, and hold. 10, 9, 8. And shoulders down. Imagine you're on the cover of a Pilates Anytime magazine, and you've got this beautiful form, this beautiful, graceful energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, now if you have a mat, double it or triple it. I'm going to double mine, and I'm going to demonstrate a couple of things you can do. One is hover again. You see how we do that. By the way, the backup plan is just bound angle if you need. So you're gonna hover your feet and get them really close to my heels are close to my booty, like a fist. I'm balancing. This is little ball. Now watch, I'm gonna go to my shoulder blades and then I'm gonna hover. But notice I did not kick my legs. I'm not pumping a swing here. So get ready, inhale, little ball, hover. Inhale, hover. This is called rolling like a ball. Inhale, shoulders, exhale, hover, pause. Clap your hands together. Tap the floor. Wrap your feet. Now I've got a little seal. Tap 3 times with your feet. Watch this. When I go back, tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3, come up. 1, 2, 3, balance, go back. 1, 2, 3, come up. 1, 2, 3, go back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, you got it. From the inner thighs. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, pause. The next one is, and you can just do whatever you can of this. The big finger one could be here if you were able to go out. If not, hold on to your ankles. This is called open leg rocker. I'm going to hold on to my ankles just to show. You inhale, shoulders. You exhale, hold, pause. Inhale, go to shoulders. Exhale, hold, pause. Inhale, go to shoulders. Exhale, hold, pause. One more time, inhale. Exhale. How'd you like them apples? Okay, feet together, bound angle. Inhale and exhale. Relax. You can use your elbows on your inner thighs if you would like to stretch out the pectineus more. Relax here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then gently come up. And if you need to stretch out your mat again, I need to make mine long. If you need to grab a sip, do. We're going to come back down to the belly. Now when you're down, you can decide, is the hand position beside your hips good, or do you need to interlace? Now inhale, lift up your legs, and then just breathe. Now let go and see if you can switch your hands. And lift up. And legs up, arms up. 10. And release. Now, if you'd like to add on, bend the knees. Hold on to one foot or ankle. Hold on to the other foot and the other ankle. Get ready. Lift up. Inhale. And lower. We are going to do it again. So take a moment, get ready, inhale, and let's go up. And exhale, lower. And we'll take a child's pose. Press your hips back. Now with this child's pose, walk your fingers far over to one side. Keep going until you feel a stretch on that left side. Breathe. Take another inhale to open up that rib cage. It's kind of like you're a clam and you're looking at the sun. Now lower and walk your fingertips far, far, far to the other side. You're going to feel your sides open. Keep going if you don't feel it. Pinky far away from the hip. Breathe into that side. Open up that rib cage. And then inhale and come back. Now when you're ready, sit down on your booty. You're going to take about 1 minute to go back. So this is called the 1 minute roll down. It's for your abs. Inhale, and as you exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's too easy, put your hands like a picture around your ears. Now, as you go back, you see you're like a seesaw and more weight's on this side of the seesaw or your fulcrum, so walk your feet up further to put more weight on that side. 20. 30. Now it's starting to get a little harder, so you can manipulate your levers. 35. 40. 50. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that. Good. Now this bridge is going to be kind of like a gentle stretch and strengthen. So put your feet on the floor and curl up and just enjoy either here, or if you'd like to, add your fingers underneath your booty and walk your flesh of your shoulders more underneath you. That's a little more of a traditional yoga pose bridge. Just enjoy. You can let your eyes soften. Those of you that are craving a full back bend, you can do that. If you're doing that, your fingertips are towards your shoulders and you go up, and otherwise just hold where you are. 10, 5, 2, and then exhale. As you're ready, release the shoulder blade flesh, roll your spine down. Now, while you're here on the feet floor, take your right knee over your left like you're sitting in a chair. Cross your foot underneath your ankle, your right foot underneath. So you've got a double wrap, knees and ankles. Lift your booty, scoot it over and take an eagle twist. Knees went left, right arm goes out right. Now look to your right hand, and you can shut your eyes, but enjoy this eagle twist. If you don't feel enough, put your knees more underneath you. Hold for 10. Take another inhale. On your exhale, realign your spine. And now when your feet are on the floor, you can take your left thigh across that. Now hook your toes under your shin. Lift your hips, take your knees right. Take your arm left. Three, two, inhale. And on your exhale, realign your spine. And then if you have a little prop, you can use it for a little hamstring stretch. If you don't, just use your hands. Leg up. That's it. The band, a Pilates ring or a Donna band, yeah, or your towel will work. Good. That's great. You can also take that leg across the body a little bit. We're going to switch the legs, take the other leg up, and just enjoy a hamstring stretch in the belly, not the knee or the sit bone. Cross the midline. And then just take a moment to let yourself rest on the ground. You can be down on the ground with the Shavasana posture, palms up, legs long, and just give yourself a shake. Release any tension that shouldn't be there. Your legs, your arms, your wrist can roll, your face can scrunch. Just let go of any tension and then let yourself flop into the ground and just take a moment to only observe the breath. The mind is soft. Let it be present in this moment. Everything will be there when you come out of Shavasana, so just give yourself some peace. If you have trouble focusing on the breath, you can have an image of an image or a mantra, like release or peace, be your gentle focal point. Breathing in through your nose, just notice where the breath goes without changing it. And as you exhale, you're releasing old energy, old air you don't need, any tension in the body. Notice the inhale coming in through the nose, letting it go wherever it will. You're just observing. And let your exhale release another layer of tension. You don't need it. You're in a healing mode. Inhale through the nose. Notice where the breath goes. And release any tension. Now, whenever you're ready, you can wiggle the fingers of the toes and start coming up to a seated position that is facing front. And just notice with your eyes soft or closed what energy or intention you want to have for the next 1 to 3 hours of your day. So make a note, what image comes to mind. I'm going to have an image of presence, meaning I'm going to be totally in my moment and not thinking of the past or the future and appreciative of my moment. So if you need a mantra or an image, you can have that one. Now notice how it feels to know that you're going to give yourself permission to have total presence, to experience all your senses at each moment, not in a state of distraction, but in a state of calm observation of all the appreciations that we have around us. We're all in shelter, we all have clothes, we all have ample food and clean water. So just notice, setting that intention as you putting out the red carpet for the next few hours of your day. So you're proactive in your state of creation as opposed to reactive. Now, whenever you're ready, you can let your hands cover your heart, setting this intention with the kinesthetic cue of hand to heart, so that you can remind yourself anytime you need to come back to that clean state of homeostasis and set that intention. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room. May you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming with much joy and gratitude and appreciation. Thank you so much. Bye. I hope I see you tomorrow.